So Kelsey Plum is officially gone to the Sparks.
A'ja Wilson's fury ignites as Kelsey Plum shocks the WNBA by leaving the Las Vegas Aces for the LA Sparks. A stunning move that has fans asking, was this a betrayal or is there more to the story?
Seattle Storm are trading 6-time All-Star Jewel Lloyd to the Las Vegas Aces in a multi-team move that sends 3-time All-Star Kelsey Plum to the Los Angeles Sparks. And let me tell you, it's not surprising that they were trading Kelsey to the Sparks because a lot of people were talking about it. It's been all over, but what the Sparks traded away is kind of...
The Las Vegas Aces, once the powerhouse of the WNBA and home to a dynasty in the making, now find themselves at a crossroads. In a move that sent shockwaves throughout the league, Kelsey Plum, one of the team's brightest stars, has left the Aces to join the Los Angeles Sparks.
Wilson was trending for multiple days on Twitter as there was this video going around of an exchange between her and Kelsey Plum.
Us as black women, Paige reminds me a lot of you. Like, you say you're not really about me. And she knows how her privilege has gotten her to that point. And also, like, she's good at basketball.
Her departure not only marks a major loss for the reigning champions but also fuels growing speculation about fractures within the team dynamic, particularly tensions involving A'ja Wilson and head coach Becky Hammon. Kelsey Plum's decision to leave the Aces has stunned fans and analysts alike, leaving many to wonder what really went on behind the scenes.
Other moment from this game that was going pretty viral on social media was this clip here where Becky Hammon is getting super fired up in the huddle, and it looks like she is specifically pointing directly at Kelsey Plum. It looks like there's some back and forth going on between her and Kelsey.
However, Plum, a key contributor to Las Vegas's success and a driving force behind their championship runs, was more than just another star player. Known for her sharp shooting, fearless drives to the basket, and relentless work ethic, her departure represents more than a simple roster change. It's a seismic shift that leaves the Aces scrambling to fill a massive void.
We also have to take into account, like, how good Kelsey Plum was in the non-A'ja Wilson minutes. Like, the Aces were so good in the non-A'ja minutes last season because of Kelsey Plum.
Her move to the Los Angeles Sparks not only strengthens a rising contender but also marks a bold new chapter in Plum's career. The Sparks, eager to reclaim their former glory, now boast one of the league's most dynamic backcourts with Plum leading the charge. For the Aces, however, the move raises unsettling questions about the team's future. At the center of this upheaval stands A'ja Wilson, the heart and soul of the franchise. As the reigning MVP and face of the team, Wilson has long been a symbol of consistency and dominance. Yet, Plum's departure casts a shadow over her leadership and sparks doubts about whether Wilson's influence within the locker room remains as unshakable as it once seemed.
Talk about a proposed monster trade in the WNBA that's going to be looked at as the first massive domino for the start of free agency, and it involves a couple of really big name players. One player that just recently turned her back and her nose up to the Unrivaled League. After she joined it, she quit it. Judging by the ratings, she's not missing anything. But Kelsey Plum may be fixing to get sent to the LA Sparks.
However, rumors of tension between Wilson and Plum have circulated for months. Though both players have publicly denied any major rift, keen observers have noticed subtle signs on the court, missed high fives, terse exchanges during timeouts, suggesting the two stars weren't always in sync. Plum's exit could be seen as a move to step out from under the long shadow cast by Wilson. While Wilson is undeniably the cornerstone of the franchise, some speculate that her dominance may have unintentionally overshadowed Plum's own impact, making it difficult for the fiery guard to truly thrive in Las Vegas.
But it seems like the dynasty is done. I highly doubt that we see the Aces anywhere in the vicinity of a WNBA championship next year.
Central to this unfolding drama is the role of head coach Becky Hammon. Hailed as one of the brightest minds in basketball, Hammon's arrival in Las Vegas was a game-changer for the Aces. Her leadership and strategic brilliance helped the team capture a championship in her very first season as head coach. However, as with any elite high-pressure environment, tensions can emerge. Hammon's coaching style, while undeniably effective, has been described as intense and demanding. Some players thrive under that structure while others may find it constraining. Plum's departure has ignited speculation that her relationship with Hammond may have influenced her decision to leave. Insiders have hinted at disagreements over playing time, role adjustments, and overall team strategy. Although Plum has remained tight-lipped about the true reasons behind her move, the timing, coming off another successful season, has only fueled rumors of discord behind the scenes. For the Las Vegas Aces, Plum's exit is more than a roster change, it's a wake-up call. The team, once celebrated for its depth and cohesion, now faces an uncertain future. While they still boast stars like Aya Wilson, Chelsea Gray, and Jackie Young, the loss of Plum's scoring and playmaking will be difficult to replace. More importantly, her departure raises deeper concerns about the team's culture and stability. If a player of Plum's caliber felt compelled to leave, what does that say about the environment within the organization? The Aces must confront these questions head-on if they hope to preserve their status as true championship contenders.
Maybe a 3-team deal. It would send Jewel Lloyd to the Las Vegas Aces from the Seattle Storm, and Kelsey Plum from the Aces to the Los Angeles Sparks.
For Kelsey Plum, the move to Los Angeles represents a fresh start, a chance to take control of her narrative and redefine her career on her own terms. With the Sparks, she steps into a leadership role on a team eager to rise back to prominence. Under the guidance of a revamped coaching staff, the Sparks are assembling a roster built to compete at the highest level, and Plum's arrival makes a bold statement about their intent to challenge for the title and disrupt the league's balance of power. Plum's game is tailor-made for the Sparks' up-tempo style. Her ability to shoot from deep, create off the dribble, and push the pace will be invaluable for a team determined to make its mark. For Plum, this move is more than a change of scenery, it's an opportunity to be the focal point of an offense, free from the shadow of Aya Wilson, and to elevate her game to even greater heights. But Plum's departure has implications far beyond Las Vegas and Los Angeles. It signals a potential shift in the WNBA's power dynamics and raises pressing questions about the Aces' ability to sustain their dominance. Meanwhile, the Sparks' resurgence adds yet another layer of intrigue to an already fiercely competitive WNBA landscape.
Yeah, like she went to Washington, and she went to Washington when I was growing up, bro. Like, and me and my mom obviously would go to the games because they were real good, and so my mom would go as an alumni, bro. And she's dropping 40s, 50s, like it's nothing in college, bro. Yeah. And so I'm just like, at that age, I'm like, bro, she's better than anybody on the boys team.
Fans and analysts alike will be watching closely as the next WNBA season unfolds. Will the Aces rally around Aya Wilson and Becky Hammond to maintain their championship pedigree, or will the loss of Kelsey Plum mark the beginning of the end for their dynasty? For the Sparks, the question is whether Plum's arrival will be enough to elevate them into true title contention. Amid all the speculation and analysis, it's important to remember the human element of this story. For Kelsey Plum, this move is about more than basketball, it's about finding the right fit, reclaiming her voice, and taking control of her career. For Aya Wilson, it's a defining moment of leadership, a test of how she can guide her team through adversity and prove her influence extends beyond individual accolades. Plum's departure from the Aces serves as a stark reminder that even the most successful teams face internal challenges. How the Aces respond to this setback, and how Plum thrives in her new role with the Sparks, will not only shape the narrative of the upcoming season but may also define the legacies of everyone involved. For years, Plum has existed in the shadow of Wilson, despite many arguing that her impact was equally vital, if not, at times, greater. The frustration of constantly being overlooked, coupled with reported tension and a fiery confrontation with Coach Hammond last season, may have been the breaking point. Now, with a fresh start in Los Angeles, Kelsey Plum is stepping out of the shadows, ready to claim her rightful place among the WNBA's brightest stars.